Well, I set him down somewhere and now I can't find him. Hang on a second. Did I drop him? I did. I've dropped my gum. Here he is. Now you know it truly is a Gumby Chronicle. So it's Miss Ellen on Christmas Day 2024, wishing you the best Christmas. Thought I was going to say ever. You know, as I was growing up, I can remember we always wanted each Christmas to be better than the last, like it was some kind of Christmas triathlon or something. We were just going to compete for the best Christmases. And then as we get older and have more life experience, not all Christmases are the same. The traditions we had, we don't always get to keep. And as many of you know, 2024 was a little challenging at my house. And I was really fearful how I could possibly go into the Christmas holidays without the one who made the Christmas holidays so memorable for me, and that was my sister Stacy. She was the original Christmas elf. I don't know anyone who took more joy at Christmas than she did. And she started early. And usually by Halloween, the Christmas presents were starting to come. And I remember thinking, oh, she's so over the top. It's amazing what we take for granted and even whine about, yes? So I didn't know how I was going to do it. And somewhere along November the 1st, it dawned on me. We get to create our joy, and we get to create our experience. And while I was not going to have her physical presence, I could absolutely have her spirit. So I'm going to show you a few things I did this year that really helped me as I leaned into what this Christmas was going to be now. I realized that this might not be the best Christmas ever, with so many of my dearest ones celebrating elsewhere. But rather than either sinking in a sinkhole of sad or trying to pretend it didn't happen, I decided kind of to lean in. I thought I'd show you what I did. So this is my tree of cardinals, and you can see there's quite a few of them on there. And we pay kind of an homage to my dog and my dad and my mom and my husband and my sister. Because while they may not be physically here, they couldn't be more here because they're right here in my heart. So as corny as that may sound, what has helped me this year is to bring them into this Christmas. And again, let me turn around. So starting in 2010, my sister and I started collecting the Hallmark 12 Days of Christmas ornaments. So there's the first day, and the second, and the third, and so forth. And every year, it was such a joy for her to get hers and for me to get mine. And we collected them together for 12 consecutive years. And I'm so joy-filled that she lived to collect all with me. And then this is a tradition I started to commemorate all my travels and all my trips this year. And I'll add to it every year. And so I'll have a tree of travel, and I'll have a tree of memories. And I may never do the tree of cardinals again, or I might make that a tradition. I don't know. I have no idea. But I know that my sister loved gnomes more than anything. She found them whimsical and magical and joyful. And so I've incorporated that into this Christmas. And I brought back from her place in New Hampshire a photo of my dad that hung over our mantle my whole childhood. And so this year, I am having my best Christmas Now, do I think it's the best Christmas I've ever had? No. Not that it's a competition, but no. There were Christmases that were more joyful than this one, to be sure. But I'm grateful to be here this year. And I'm grateful that the very best essence of the people that have left is still right here. And that's not a sad thing at all. So for those wondering how's Ellen doing this year, Ellen's doing pretty good. Because Ellen recognizes we're still here. That means we have not fulfilled our purpose, so we must get busy about fulfilling that purpose. And we can celebrate every day now. And so things may not be the best ever, but that doesn't mean they can't be good. And a special note to everyone whose heartbreaks are so fresh and new that it is all they can do to breathe in and breathe out. I hear you. No judgment from me. Grief, I will remind everyone, is evidence of great love. And sometimes the sadness of the loss gets bigger than the gratitude for the having had it. But eventually, the joy of having had it at all just consumes you. And then you realize that they're all right here. And you get to go everywhere with them. And that's kind of amazing. So, from my heart and my home to yours, I wish you the merriest Christmas now. And know that I am grateful every day that you watch my crazy stories and you follow my silly chronicles. And hopefully, on occasion, maybe I bring you a smile and maybe I show you a way to do things a little differently, a little more positively, because I believe that joy is positively contagious. Merry Christmas. On to the new year.